From Software's games are known for their unique brand of storytelling. They're often subtle, opaque, relying on item description to make sense of the world around you, and the original Elden Ring is no different. Elden Ring Nightreign, on the other hand, takes a stark turn away from much of this, instead putting the emphasis on more direct means of storytelling. In Nightreign, each of the preset characters comes with a story and playstyle all their own, told through Remembrances. With Wylder being one of the default characters in Nightreign, it also makes sense that his Remembrance quest is both linked with other characters and one of the longest in the game. So if you need some help completing his Remembrance quest, don't worry, we've got you covered. Here's how to complete Wylder's Remembrance quest in Elden Ring Nightreign. Okay, in order to talk about Remembrances, we've got to start with the journal. The journal is the big book that can be found in the Round Table Hold and contains memories of each of the Nightfarers in the game. At the beginning, there will only be a single entry for each character in the journal, with more unlocked as you play through the game. While the chapter lengths can vary for each of the characters, they are, however, typically unlocked one at a time. While this can vary for each of them, they are, however, typically unlocked one at a time for approximately 8 entries total. The journal entries for every character can be viewed at any time you're in the Round Table Hold, regardless of who you're playing as. Just make sure you complete Remembrances as they appear, as you cannot get new journal entries until that chapter is completed. So, how do you begin Remembrances and unlock new chapters? Well, you'll need memory fragments. Memory fragments are what are used to unlock new journal entries and Remembrances. The game makes it sound like they're an item that you must find and pick up, but instead they're automatically given to you as soon as you meet the requirements for each chapter. So don't go looking for them in your inventory. Instead, memory fragments unlock the next journal entry or remembrance that you need for the character you're playing as. Admittedly, unlocking new memory fragments is a little bit vague and never explicitly explained. However, generally speaking, unlocking the first memory fragment is usually done by completing expeditions and beating the Night Lord at the very end. Wylder has 3 remembrances for you to unlock and relive. However, they're quite involved, spreading you across both Limveld and the Round Table Hold, and at times, even unlocking new locations in the latter. You can begin them from the latest entry in his journal once it's available. Completing Remembrances is worth it for the personal backstories of the characters alone, though they come with powerful gameplay benefits as well, making them all the more worth it to complete them. Note that you'll need to unlock the Duchess first in order to complete Wylder's first Remembrance. To start the Remembrance, you'll need to head to the journal and tab through the chapters until you can begin the Remembrance. You're then put into the Realm of Remembrance and must remain inside of it with Wylder in order to complete the objectives. First, you'll need to speak with the Iron Menial. If you're unsure of where to go, simply open up your map, and usually if there's someone to speak to at the Round Table Hold, a map marker will appear next to the character you need to speak to. You'll be tasked to travel to a cave in Limveld to find a whetstone. Simply boot up an expedition and you'll see a red marker on the map with the location of where to go to complete this Remembrance quest. Once at your objective, you'll need to defeat the Crystallian enemy protecting the whetstone. Don't worry about defeating the Night Lord on this run. Whether you succeed or fail the expedition, you'll at least have completed this Remembrance step. Back at the Round Table Hold, return to the Iron Menial, who will task you with acquiring an earring. At the end of the waiting room, you'll find an earring lying in the light. Simply pick it up and hold the earring up to the light. You'll then walk over and give the repaired earring to the Duchess. This completes Wylder's first Remembrance. In Wylder's second Remembrance, you'll have to thoroughly explore the Round Table Hold. First, you'll have to find the changes in the Round Table Hold. This has you going to the room with the visual codex and reading letters from the various piles around the room. There are 3 in total. After interacting with the last one, a door opens up somewhere and you must talk to the Iron Menial. This door is beneath the stairs that leads to the grassy area near the entrance of the Round Table Hold. You've now unlocked the crypt. Enter the crypt and speak with the Iron Menial. Then examine the tombs in the crypt and then speak to the Duchess on the shore. This will complete the second Remembrance and unlock a new relic rite for Wylder. Wylder's final Remembrance has you returning to Limveld, this time with a very specific Shifting Earth event in place. It has you defeat another enemy guarding an item, though the circumstances are much more complicated this time around. It's worth noting the shifting earth required to complete this Remembrance quest does not unlock until after successfully completing the Fissure in the Fog expedition. First, at the Round Table Hold, you'll want to pick up the key from the table. Then head down the stairs to the crypt and open a chest with the key. Next, speak to Recluse. You'll have an option of how to respond here, though both options will progress the Remembrance. Then talk to the Iron Menial about the Silver Tear. The Silver Tear will be found in Limveld on the next expedition. You'll have to head into Naklateo, the Eternal City Shifting Earth event, which spawns while in the Realm of Remembrance. Note that finding the Silver Tear will be the most difficult part of the quest. While it is thankfully marked on your map, it is guarded by a spirit troll in the very corner of the Eternal City. You'll want to venture into the Eternal City at the very beginning of the second day and not sooner to make sure you're high enough level to defeat the enemies found within. There will also be Black Knife assassins that linger around this area, so be careful about approaching solo. Finally, return to the Iron Menial with the Silver Tear in hand, and this will conclude Wylder's Remembrance. This will unlock the Silver Tear relic for Wylder as well as his Remembrance outfit. When defeating the final boss with Wylder after completing all 3 Remembrances, you'll get an extended unique ending to him.